Hey guys, Screw Up Blonde Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
Last time on Batman the Animated Series, Alfred and his girlfriend, Maggie, became fucking trees.
They became fucking... What?
They were trees.
Oh, they weren't fucking.
Make like a tree.
Well, no, they were definitely at that spot.
He looked pretty...
But after that, they made like a tree
and got out of there.
Got a lot of wood.
Yep.
Wow. That was...
Like hardwood.
Like oak.
Stiff.
Children's show.
Strong
Gods,
wood.
I was strong, Ned.
You started
This was made for kids!
You started this with fucking... If Two-Face has anything further than Part 2, they messed up. Part 1, Part 2, Two-Face, perfect.
We're not listening.
Listen to what? It's the same song every week.
Bang! Jesus Christ! Oh my god, Aaron. Dude, if I was in this orchestra, I'd be so jazzed, like, when I got to be the bum-da-da-da-da guy, you know? Right where it starts to wrap up.
What the fuck happened here?
I don't know who to thank, but god damn, I'm glad he's there.
You can thank me later. I have a city to save.
I'm trying to get the whole thing sound effects and stuff you guys put going on. Whoa, that's cool.
Hey, Aaron, Two-Face.
Yeah, no, I've been excited, but now I'm not.
Bet you didn't know it was a part 1, though.
Oh my gosh, it's a part 1?
There we go, we got it.
You can't get away from me. Ah! See what I mean?
Good scream.
Stay away!
Iconic. Great sound. Follow the light.
The light follows his hand.
Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Man, he is a sweating.
They started the raid.
Let's go.
He's a great voice.
Mm-hmm. So is that like his dark passenger?
His dark
talking
passenger?
to him? You know, like he has like a...
Right.
It's like that call to the void or whatever it is, right? That's like...
Call of the Void? Yeah.
Do some bad shit.
Pound tire, Gordon!
Hey, Jim. How's it going?
Oh, Jesus! Get down, Harvey!
Why are you here? You're a district attorney.
But wait for my order.
That guy had his finger on the trigger pointed right at Harvey.
Help me get it up to the window.
Oh, damn. It's like Die Hard.
There ain't nobody can get in here alive.
Look at this.
You should never fire a bazooka in an enclosed room.
Alright, so Die Hard that. The quarterback is toast.
2 points.
Hey, good shot. You know there's on him. Oh, jeez! Pull him back in.
Yeah!
What's going on there?
Looks like they've got a case of bat infestation.
Ah, good one, Jim.
We give up. Arrest us. Give us protection.
Ridiculous.
Oh, look, he looks so cool. Oh, he turned so cool.
I will not rest until Gotham City has been de-thorned once and for all.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to get on his face.
A lot of anger he is.
You little weasel! I'll tear you apart!
No!
Kick mud in my face, will ya?
Help!
Harvey!
It's that dark passenger.
W. Gob.
He's like Miguel from Dexter. Remember Miguel?
Mm-hmm.
Bill O'Grana?
Police intercepted an arms shipment which District Attorney Harvey Dent is trying to connect to Rupert
Was
Thorne.
he the guy trying to blow up all the city?
Yeah, we've seen him before.
We need to dig up some dirt on our dashing DA. Something really juicy.
Like a worm. A worm is juicy dirt.
The brighter the picture, the darker the negative.
It's before we had cell phones. Took your picture. That picture's so funny.
They're all wearing brown.
Except
And
you wearing blue.
He's a great DA and an even better friend.
It's so rude to why he's speaking.
Yeah, they're supposed to be watching something. Why are they talking to each other? Stupid.
There's loudspeakers.
I voted for you 2 times.
That's illegal!
Well, ma'am, I trusted was in 2 separate elections.
There you go. Thank you.
Harvey, you better look at this.
That guy looks shady.
Carlos?
The judge just threw out the case against Thorne's men.
But why?
Your outburst.
The warrant wasn't complete. The judge said he had no choice. He had to let them go.
The warrant
Had
wasn't
to?
complete.
But
He signed the warrant!
he's been blocked, like all the rest.
Dang, you almost killed him.
Let go of me, you rich twit!
Harvey!
Do you recognize his voice?
I do. We've looked at his name before.
I don't remember. Candace.
Fucking Candace.
That's that girl from the
Just flew off the
Beethoven 2
handle,
movie.
that's all.
Bruce is your friend.
Don't be
guns.
embarrassed. Lots of people see psychiatrists, Harv.
Not when they're running for public office.
Yeah.
You know how some
It
voters
looks
feel
bad
about
or whatever.
shrinks.
If there's anything I know, it's how to keep a secret.
Mental health has such a stigma,
Yeah, it does.
you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me hypnotize and get the bad guy in there.
Now, Harvey, I would like to speak with your other personality. I would like to talk with Big Bad Harv.
Big Bad Harv.
Oh. Fuck. Aaron, you fucking looked away, you bitch.
I turned on Big Bad Harv. What happened?
Lightning flash. It was amazing.
Jesus.
Always has that coin.
I love the way they illustrate his face.
Big Bad Harv?
Speaking.
I like his mad face better.
Yeah.
He felt very guilty about his angry feelings. So guilty that he hid them deep inside until they became an illness.
I'm going nowhere, Missy. If anyone's leaving, it's Mr. Goody Good. And maybe you with them.
Oh no. Oh no. Whoa.
Did I do this?
Did I do that?
You just set up the schedule and I'll be here. Just so long as we keep all of this a secret.
Wait, get him some soy milk or something.
Damn it! This woman from Beethoven 2.
They did all her good.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's just drawn that way.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Harvey Dent is receiving a mandate from the people of Gotham City in the form of a landslide.
Oh,
In the form of a landslide.
gotta
Sounds
go to the
terrible.
psychiatric ward now. Thank you.
There's not been much Batman, really.
I might announce a certain wedding date this evening.
Oh, Harvey, do you mean it?
It's part of my acceptance speech.
Well, shouldn't you guys decide that together?
Not in this day and age.
Phone call.
Hold those lips, I'll be right back.
I don't think he will.
Unless, of course, you'd rather I speak with Big Bad Harv. Or perhaps you'd prefer I speak to the press first.
What do you want?
You just take all of his ammunition from him and announce it.
Yeah,
In your
right?
acceptance speech.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait.
He's just talking to some girl.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Makes sense. Well, let's jump into my other half.
Yeah, right. I deal with my psychosis.
Look at that car, man. I want a car like that.
You can get one.
Someone picks up Leon, or not Leon, picks up their kid from cross country in a limo, like a 3-door limo.
Do we get you a limo? Get a 4-door limo.
I guess a 4-door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vehicles in this are very interesting. Like, they're oldish, but also unique.
Yeah, it's that Gotham Gothic look, right?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
It's the gothic atomic age kind of.
Yeah.
It's still smoking.
So bright and loud,
Good thing it beeps.
like
and
all
makes a noise.
trackers.
Man, that's a jump.
I love him to do that in Aladdin. The game.
It works through the tunnel?
It's a bat technology.
Yeah, it's advanced.
He lives in a cave.
How are we gonna mess up his face?
In that.
Every day the bully would bug him after school. Until one day, little Harvey got so mad, he slugged him one. Which made little Harvey feel very proud. Until he heard the bully was in the hospital. Except the guy was in the hospital for appendicitis. But poor Harvey felt so guilty, he never showed his anger again. And that was the start of Big Bad Harv.
Oh, I love the red wall.
Yeah.
You're talking to the wrong Harvey.
Oh, jeez!
They got 5 guys
Thor's
with
a
one
big man.
throw.
I don't want someone coming at
Yeah.
me like this.
Can you imagine someone picked up Eric and threw him at you, me, and Rick?
If he did, he's fighting off 2 guys. Ole!
He just, yeah, Toro.
He kept up.
On a desk!
Wild.
Amazing shot. I don't want to land like
electrical fire.
An explosion. That might have been it.
Well, yeah, it blew up half of the walkway.
It didn't kill him, but it might have left a dent.
No.
Man, even Batman would look terrified.
Looks like dent's finally out of your hair.
I wish I could be sure of that.
Oh my gosh.
I said, give me a mirror. Now.
Jesus. He just throws people with one hand. What a scream.
The hell of a scream.
Enlarged his eye.
Yeah, I'd like it burned all the skin that's around it or something. I don't know.
Where will he go next? Find out
Next
next
time!
time on Batman. All right, guys, that was a part 1.
Was it?
Yep, Two-Face. What'd you think?
I mean, I like some of the reasoning as to, like, there's actually a personality there.
Yeah.
Whereas,
He's
like,
DID.
Dark Knight didn't really have that, you know?
No,
Like, I feel
Dark
like-
Knight. It was more of like he's Gotham's White Knight, and like all that pressure was put
Yeah,
on him, and
sure.
he cracked.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It's like he
he
snapped.
just kind of becomes crazy. But in this one, like, you can have, like, here's Harvey.
Yeah.
Here's Big Bad Harv. You
No,
know?
he
Like,
has,
you can you'll actually have a two-faced personality. Whereas, like, yeah, he kind of cracked, and honestly, I feel like that leads you more into, like, a Jokerish, you know, let's just flip the coin and see what happens kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not really like, this is good, this is bad.
Sure,
Which
yeah.
I think they could do more with what they've done with this. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, no, I like that. I think it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does he look like? What's he gonna look like?
Yeah.
And I think I'm sure I've seen it at some point. I just don't remember.
This was one of my favorite action figures in the Batman the Animated Series line.
Yeah.
I just always loved this. I'd always play with him in the pool, and like I would have him like dip in, like no, and he'd come out.
Did you give him like half of him?
Yeah, half of him in there.
I was wondering if he was gonna fall into and like get saved by Batman just enough, or whatnot. But
Sure, no, they
I think it
have
works pretty well.
the chemical electric explosion. It is a pretty fine line down the middle still, but
yeah,
Sure.
I like it more than the fine line down the movie one, right? Not Dark Knight, but Tommy Lee Jones. Like he has a
Yeah.
very hard line too,
Sure.
right?
no, he does. I'm trying to think of those are the only Harvey Dents I have in my head.
Sure.
I don't have any others really.
We didn't
I mean,
get to
Billy
see
D doesn't
Billy
really
no.
do it. Someone said that. What did they say? That he was in a comic book or something? Like Billy D. Williams is
Oh, they do it in a
Harvey,
comic? That
Harvey
would be
Dent was
cool
like
to
in a
see.
comic book, but not like he never
I
played.
need to have his voice. That's the most important part.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Batman.
Batman. Colt 40, what was it?
Works every time.
Yeah,
Colt 45.
something like that.
No, I like that this is a, you know, and the Dark Knight kind of sets this up too. Like back in the day, he had a nickname called Harvey Two-Face because he would be, you know, the sweet, nice guy one second, but he would come down hard on you if you ever betrayed him too, right?
Sure.
That's what Gordon says. Like they call you Two-Face, Harvey Two-Face.
Yeah.
To him, but then he literally had two faces.
Yeah.
And the thing too, like at least in Tommy Lee Jones with Val Kilmer and stuff, like he's
Yeah.
there for that whole movie. I feel like you're introduced to,
Yeah.
and then he becomes it, and then it's gone. You know, it's like well,
Yeah.
we didn't really get to explore that too much.
I get you. But with this being DID in a way, like I really like the story of Harvey went too far when he was a kid and just thought he hurt someone. He actually
Yeah.
didn't. He just thought he did. So he locked that anger away.
And it's
we
been
all know
building
that
up.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
Manifested into something
Yeah.
more.
He was never able to express it. Like Batman, Bruce Wayne has a lot of anger. He
Sure.
expresses it by beating the fuck out of criminals.
Definitely does.
You know?
Yeah, he did.
But Harvey is supposed to be the law. He's supposed to be the righteous. He's supposed to be the white knight of
Sure.
Gotham and not use his fists.
Well, and they use the idea of like he's running for this office.
Yeah.
You know, it's a voted position,
Elected position.
elected position.
Yep.
And
That he just got
you know,
reelected.
he's going for therapy. He's trying to fix it, but he doesn't want that to get out. So that's what kind of leads to all this.
Yeah.
Whereas like like mental health has such a stigma to it, where it's like,
does.
if a politician or someone higher up finds out that if you find out, like, there's a stigma to it. But it's like, well, they should be able to better themselves and help themselves and do more. You know,
I know that stigma is starting to fade.
I think
more.
it's better now.
I mean, there's obviously still dummies out there that are like, like Scientologists that like don't even believe in that idea. You know.
Well, like definitely back in the time that this was made, though, I feel like there's like a heavy stigma
still,
there.
definitely.
You know, so it's just interesting to have those. I don't know, that aspect here where I'm like, man, I would like to see like politicians trying to better themselves or something, and be more than what they are, or whatever the case may be. But usually that's all like. I feel like
want to get like Donald Trump like high on like ayahuasca, like in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. He's like, holy fuck, what have I done?
that like super celebrity getaway thing, whatever they do. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Fuck.
Is the show?
I'd watch that reality show.
Yeah, right.
Of his
that'd be fun. Is the show? Do you know if they made a lot of stuff towards toys?
Yeah.
Because there's stuff with like the cars, like the way the police car opens up.
Sure.
I feel like is made for toys to fit in because it has like the back of it, right? It's like this, and it goes like this, and this opens up like that. Yeah. And I feel like, man, if you made that as a toy, I feel like this idea, well, that's how it opens in the show. Fits great for a toy, you know?
Like I definitely had the Batmobile. I had some various other vehicles that Batman has. It was mostly Batman focused and then the Rogues Gallery. But I don't remember if they had like a police van.
Sure. Because like, the Millennium Falcon you would open the back up. But you can't really do that. So I like the idea of like if they made it in the show to be like, this will be a great toy, we'll have it open the way we want it to. I thought that'd be neat.
Yeah. For some reason I feel like there might have been a Ninja Turtles van that kind of worked the same way.
Yeah. Shot. Sewer tops.
When I was a kid, it was Batman, Ninja Turtles, and then Power Rangers was my toy focuses. Except, Star Wars was a constant, but those were like my ones that would like come in and out. So, but no, I've always, whenever I think of the characters, any of these characters, I first think of Batman the Animated Series, and then any other movies and stuff that come after.
Gotcha.
That's just what I see. Yeah. What was the one shot, Calvin? I think it was around 10:30.
Yeah.
There was lightning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
You get a glimpse of his evil Harvey
You
face.
literally get to see it before it happens.
Oh, cool. I'm glad I didn't really see it, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to see. It's neat, artistically. I think. Like, I like that much better than, like, the fire coming in and it stops at his face for a second and then takes it. I'm like, well, why did it just stop?
Yeah.
But that one I like a lot. I think that's really cool.
I wonder what they meant by the warrant wasn't complete.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it really is an excuse of it. He's being.
I mean, Harvey. Yeah, okay. So
know?
Harvey's probably just right. I imagine there's like something in there.
Like, the date wasn't on it, so it wasn't complete. So I had to throw it out. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's like a nitpick just to make sure it's like, well.
Which that should have been the judge's like call to begin with before he signed the warrant.
Yeah, if it was signed, then it was signed. Mm-hmm. So I would think anyway, but they're throwing it out.
Like he would have given it back to him before he signed it if there were an issue with it. If he had found an issue.
Yeah, that's the time you find the issue with it beforehand. Or I guess
why you got to make sure.
Well, the thing too is like one judge could sign it and say here it is, but then another judge could be like, well, the judge didn't actually fill this all the way out, so I'm ruling it incomplete.
Sure.
Could be
or if it was too vague and would infringe on rights or something like that, then a judge can say this is unconstitutional.
Yeah.
And through the poison tree kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, it's interesting here too because I feel like a lot of the Rogues Gallery of Batman is introduced fully formed in this show, but Harvey is the one they really picked to be like, no, we're gonna show you what happened to him. Right, like not all of them, but mostly, like Joker,
Poison
Catwoman,
Ivy. We
Poison
didn't necessarily
Ivy,
see how she was
like
made.
the big, like bad
Mr.
Scarecrow.
Freeze. We got an idea for, but he was just around.
But I mean, he was still Mr. Freeze as he was introduced.
But we had Harvey as other characters beforehand.
We did,
like other episodes beforehand.
Yeah. So I like because they could have if they wanted to just like no, that's Two-Face. Here's his backstory.
Sure.
But they don't. They take their time to introduce it to happen. Or at the very least, this version of how you can watch the show on HBO MAX takes its time.
Honestly, I like this and like Clayface better than just here's whatever.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's the idea that like, and I have looked it up. Like this Batman is roughly 10 years into being Batman. So
a lot
Two-Face
of his
comes much later.
Sure.
Than some of the others.
That's why he's friends with him.
Mm-hmm. And it's why you can have like that first Joker episode. We had such a large time skip, you know, because Batman's been operating for quite some time.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, well,
I'm looking forward to the part 2 of Two-Face.
Part 2. Yeah.
Should
Now
be
Hopefully it's
great.
the next episode.
Yeah, it would be a shame if it's not.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to tell because you won't be able to see the title or anything, right?
Good. I'll let you choose the next
Yeah.
one. So I don't have to-
Well, if anything, it's your fault. I went to go use the bathroom and I came
I was
back
trying
and
to
you
help.
opened it up.
Trying to be nice.
Never help. Just sit here. Look. Guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Batman the Animated Series. Over at Patreon, we actually have a tier that's 1 week early access if you want to check that out. We have other tiers too, but if you want to check out part 2, you can right now over there. Patreon.com/blindwave. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back next week.
Just don't look at the title.
Don't look at the title.
Spoilers.